Okay, thank you, Quinton and Margarita, for doing this for us. And this video we want to create for the video testimonial for the project that we did.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll start with your experience with Zoho, and then let's talk about your business first.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. So I did some research around some CRMs. It was trial and error for a while when we kicked off the business, and we wanted a program or a software that actually was a one-stop shop and had a number of different applications within the same CRM.
Yep.
And when I stumbled across Zoho and did some reading, and one of our design company happened to mention that Zoho was one of the CRMs that we should look at, especially being a small business. And so we did, and I liked what I saw and decided to buy a subscription, and that was probably a couple of years ago, I think.
Beautiful. So that's how you came across to Zoho. So let's ask Quinton to talk about your business first. What is it that you guys do?
Yeah.
What is your niche market? What services you guys deliver?
Yeah, so Margaret and I are involved in a business called Culture Capital, and we're in the business of helping organisations develop their cultures.
Okay.
Leadership is a critical part of that, and so we have a set of diagnostics and a process to work with organisations to improve culture and the outcomes from culture.
Perfect.
Customer service, strategy, that sort of thing.
So you guys deal with a lot of big enterprises.
Small and medium and large.
Kinds, right?
And so
let's mention a couple of them so that our audiences also knows that what sort of clients that we work with, like Telstra.
So we've worked with Australia Post. We've also
Nice.
worked with some IT companies, Objective up in Sydney. We've done quite a bit of work with them, and so a range of organisations. We also have a network of consultants that work with our tools, and so they work in the Western Australia mining sector.
Okay.
So some big names there, as well as in Sydney.
Nice. So you guys do work with a lot of other business consultants, business coaches. You go and train them.
Yeah.
So if any business coach is listening, you should be getting in contact with you. They can give you the tools that you can go and empower your clients, right? So that's good, right? That you were already in a space, you were already in a business. Then you started thinking that we need a software that can get your contacts and your house organized, basically, and record those interactions and do all those sorts of things. And then you came across Zoho.
Yeah.
So how Zoho changed your business? Did it added any value in it? And I know we will get to the next part as well, where we will say, all right, Zoho was good, but what did we do in it? Yeah. So how Zoho added a value in your business, and why Zoho? Why not anything else?
So I'll kick off in terms of, so we've got a database of contacts and clients, and we'd send out campaigns through MailChimp.
Okay.
And of course, inevitably, people unsubscribe.
Yes.
But it was a manual process. In fact, I don't even think we actually went in and unsubscribed or took them out of the list. So it was all manual, and we had no way of tracking and no way to really quickly get in touch and communicate with our database.
Okay.
So Zoho certainly provided that. I think the other thing is that with the blueprints that we create, we're able to document our key processes.
Okay.
And that gives us prompts in terms of what are the steps to follow in order to, work through a consulting assignment or a certification program.
Nice. So it means Blueprint helped in structuring your process and providing a guided approach. Yeah. Step 1, step 2, step 3.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, because we're a very lean business. Basically, it's Margaret and I. So we need systems that support us in that, conducting that business. And so the more efficient our systems, the better off we're going to be.
Yeah. And in terms of value, right, like per subscription cost, that's one of the good part is that almost there is no contract. You can go either the monthly or you can go annually, and I think you guys are on Zoho One, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the value. How much Zoho One as a value offers to your business when you get 40 applications in one subscription you pay for?
Yeah, no, I think that was certainly the
selling point.
the selling point for us in terms of there's one subscription per person, and that's still cost effective. You know, as you say, Raj, 40. I didn't even know it was up to 40 apps in the one application. But it's got a campaign module. It's got there's so many apps within the Zoho One product range that we don't even use all of them. But I think, and that was for me was what was the driver in going to Zoho One in particular, is that we had subscriptions out all over the place, and you know, costing money for a small business. Expenses and the overheads are, you know, really
quite
something. And so it was around how can we streamline the subscription, be a lot more efficient, and have as I keep saying, a one-stop shop.
That's it. Beautiful. So let's talk about how did you came across IT Solution Solve team, and where was the need, and what is that we did in round one, because we did 2 projects with you guys. I think thankful to you that you chose us to do this second project as well. So how did you find us about implementing Zoho for your business?
So as you know, we had a first go at using another outfit, and I then did some research and found you.
Thank you.
And called you up, and obviously the rest is history in terms of explaining to you. You're very good in terms of listening to our needs and understanding, you know, our business. And I think that's very important in order for you to be able to deliver what we need. And so you're very, very interested in what we do in our business. And
Thank you.
It took a lot of time to get to know us.
So the 2 key outcomes we've had from the relationship is one, to customise the CRM. And we now, Margaret and I both use it when we're tracking and keeping clients up to date. The second part was integrating the campaigns. And you guys have helped us really integrate those 2 and hand over, which I'm really appreciative of, being able to basically build campaigns. It's fairly intuitive, but there is some complexity when you do the linking. Members of your team have been terrific in terms of just walking me through how to do that. And so this week,
but also documenting the processes and the integrations. So we've got a written document of if we need to train someone, we eventually grow, bring someone on board, the documentation is there.
So
which is very important.
So not only we deliver the functionality, but also we deliver some, we call it release notes.
Correct.
So that you can refer them later on. Okay. So you notice that we have onshore and offshore facilities, and this is one of our competitive advantages as well. We can offer the hybrid pricing, so onshore consulting rates and offshore development rates. So let's talk about your experience with working with our developers, and so it was good about it.
So once again, I think like your offshore developers really care about the product or the service that they're delivering, and
they're expert in it. My experience has been that they know what they're talking about.
Thank you. That's really very useful to us to hear that, because when it comes from the clients, we tried our best. I guess the part of the game is we understand, like we are also a small business, and we need to listen to where do we go wrong, where do we go right, and just correct on what we did wrong. Because in the round 1, when we didn't provide enough operational handover or the release note, we listened. The next one we bring in with the release notes.
Correct.
And training our user is one of the key things, so that you can do it yourself if required. And that's what we achieved in the next one, I think. So going forward, if you can recommend to somebody to us, what is it, the message that you like to give it to the people who are looking to purchase or involve IT Solution Solve team for implementing Zoho for their business? What you like to say to them?
I think it's fair to say that we like the Zoho system. It is a fairly complex system. And we found we did not have the time nor the expertise nor the patience to customize it ourselves. So that's where your team and yourself came in very handy to really help us do that. So if you're a small business and you're really challenged by having a even you have a CRM at a good price,
Mhm.
and you want to incorporate some of the other things like campaigns,
Yep.
you do need some support unless you're a bit of a techie yourself,
Yep.
which we're not. And so we found the relationship and the partnership useful in terms of
Beautiful.
really bringing that to life. For
Yeah, and I
us.
think, as I said, also, you know, you really care about the business and really
Yeah.
have
Listened.
listened. And I think your point around the offshore piece is
It's
your
very
competitive advantage.
It is.
Yeah.
Thank you. Look, thanks for your time.
You're
We're
welcome.
really grateful for your time and the lessons that we learned from you as well, because we constantly trying to improve ourselves as well, trying to be better than the best people that are there. Same, someday the other people will start following us. I will be there will be the time that one. But we're really grateful for your time. Thank you.